Kaimutikab rotetab batay koibu tuguk cheterterchin kou nyasutikab oret ak en oleo ko posture nebo chi. Benjamin Arap Keino kokisich kaimutietab rotetab batay kingoib tuguk chenyigisen kotai kimut inendet theater.
Kioe kasi, kioloe kole tugun chekikande metit chenyigisen kole ko baadaye jioni akas ko kang'wan suet kabisa, kaama suet. So the next day nikanunua Panadol hivi nikameza. So betunotok aai kasi sine kawaida lakini akase kwama suet. So the next day mutai karon akas ale ngawo sipitali awe sub county hospital ibaelesan. So kesirwa some prescription nebo tawet. So kekono kelecho bilugui. Bas anyo gaa nyalugui aru that night. Ikakuwa even worse. Sikulala maaru kabisa. So ako kikakikono kerichek chebo 3 days. So mutai abwat ale ara kaweke sipitali mop kelechino ngotom itar kerichek amuite alugui kerichek kai. After 3 days kokimokomi improvement. In fact the intensity of pain ilienda juu. Apawe daktari aelezanchi kolecho ui keaun physiotherapy. Basawe physiotherapy unit nemite yoto. And then kekona some painkillers, some strong painkillers kosir am kokeny for 2 days. Kuma mapiten improvement. So nikaenda tena. I went back. This time baro daktari ulejo daktari ngeta nyuni ngip kikweny x-ray. Atya ibunchu nikoker daktari kolejo uyo kitwake suet. Lakini matoku komie yani makilia pichaitab x-ray. So korekomendanwa kolejo I would recommend ipkikweny mashinit age ne MRI. Kosirwa kolejo ui referral hospital. Mawe referral. I came to Top Hill Hospital straight. Ako mi a friend age nekikakinyoi eng yuto spine a neighbor. Komwawa kolejo it is very good me a doctor nekelen Dr. Koech. He's an expert, he has experience and you can be sure ngot ko problem ko meet the spine. He can be able to assist you. So nika anyo. Then I was taken for the scan, MRI. So ipo vijait nyawe ke daktari. Nyuko keras daktari. Kolejo okay. Well, there is a problem. You have a problem with the discs. They are worn out, especially the two discs. Nagile L4 and L3. Yeah. So ak L5, lakini uleja L5 ko maya amazing. So kolejo ngeng'etin ngekonin kerichek ko prescribenwa some drug kolecho this drug is kosiko kokochi pain subside a bit, lakini go home and come back tomorrow. Kolecho amu problem ni kabisa ko solution nenyi ko keyai surgery. That is the spine surgery. So awe muntai aweke I underwent the procedures chepo chito nemeche keyochi nemeche kwa theater saa 2 ya usiku, nikapelekwa theater for 2 hours, and then I came out of the theater karibu saa 6 saa 7 huko ndio nikaregain consciousness. Siku ya the 4th day daktari akakuja kuniangalia akasema you are okay, sasa we can discharge you, alafu utakuwa unakuja tu checkups. Sasa nikakuwa discharged though mgongo saa hiyo ni haitaki pressure. Sasa nilikuwa najisaidia na nini na agmukwajita. After 5 days nilirudi, wakatoa ile siku hizi sio usi, hawatumii usi siku hizi, wanatumia staples. Wakakuja wakatoa, kaona wound ime heal, alafu akaniongezea some drugs. Nikakuja nikakaa for 1.5 months. Nikasikia mgongo sasa iko imekaa ngumu. Sasa wameweka mbao. Nikarudi. So ipko ng'etin, ipko iwasine fisho kawaida. Akwa iwa keliek. Basi namna hiyo. Sasa kufikia saa hii naenda fisho once every 2 months. Lakini niko sawa tu, ninafanya kazi kidogo kidogo. Though haitaki hii shida haitaki kulift any weight, lakini daktari aliniambia usifanye kazi mzito na don't lift anything that is heavy. Anasema ina heal tu pole pole. Sasa nimemaliza 1 year, I'm feeling okay. Nilikuja kwa daktari nikauliza, akasema hata you can after 2 years you will come to normal. Okay. So I am okay.
Kosubkei ak noton, komwoe Benjamin kole bo komonut ripsetab rotetab batai mising ko en posture chemakat.
Ero meche meche iripkei kabisa chito, meliftin tukun chenyikisen ovyo. Be very careful. Ako ngoti lifteni ki ne nyikis, i preparean ke kabisa psychologically, simatwa ke. So again kiolena ager ale what was the cause, ko ki amu kialiften kiyotok, lakini the wearing out ko maana yale what is the cause. Ngele I have been a rider of a motorcycle for a very long time, so I attributed also the problem to that. Amu kiabune rough roads ole pumpy, all the time for a long time, for over 20 years. I think also that could have caused the problem. After surgery, for the first 3 weeks, rest ko muny mamache igilgei kora okotomo kosop sweat komye. So we encourage rest, minimal activity, just minimal activities kou keyachi mazoezi, ketembean, and most of the time rest. Now, beyond that period nebo healing, keba chekure rehabilitation. Rehabilitation go to bring somebody back to where they were functionally. Yeah, that means keep stretching the muscles, keep stretching the back, got quick as it were before, no pain, and able to do most of the activities you did before. And that takes place from the 3rd week to about the 6th week after surgery. Now, beyond 6 weeks, we expect somebody to go away kawaida, go nam kwindot, go nam go boys. But even then, we still advise, especially things just strain in the back. For example, motorbikes. Motorbikes, we don't recommend. Toilets, we advise the toilet. If it's impossible, because in our communities, we pit latrines, we advise modifying so that he or she does not have to squat down. Kita kote mattress, because it's important the posture never sleeping. You sleep for many hours a day, maybe 6 hours. So if you would indulge the mattress in the loose down, that is not the best. The best mattress is very hard, high density, and an orthopedic mattress, and a contour mattress. All those mattresses are the best for the spine. We don't recommend mattresses to loose down. They may be comfortable, but they are not good for the spine. Again, generally care of the back. That means no bending, and lifting loads. What's called an operation, including even shopping. Even shopping, not good. And I got showers where you have to put a basin. It's good so that when you're washing and when you're cleaning yourself, go meet the basin up. That way you don't.
Kosubkei ak Dr. Koech kobun Top Hill Hospital, komwoe kole biik chechang en Kenya kosiche kaimutikab rotetab batai kosubkei ak kasisiek cheyoe ak nyasutikab oret, missing ko chebo pikipiki.
En Kenya ko biik chechang kotindoi shida chebo sweat, kotiengei kasisiek, kotiengei injuries, mara kasich chito accident, anan ko nan komi tuguk chemuche kogroen chekure tumors chemi sweat. Ko kit neu kora brain, the same conditions cheu choton. Imuche kopresenten chito ak ng'wonindo nemi sweat, anan ko ng'wonindo nekosib keldo kong'eten sweat akosib tikityot baka keldo ng'weny. Amun tikitik ko kisib chekure dermatomes, yani isibi yemi tikitik. So pain, kikure referred pain. Ko referred pain kosibi kotiengei yikowendi tikityondonoton. So nakobwa biik komuche kokona kole ama keldo, lakini the real cause ko shida nebo sweat. Saa ingine nan komi kora komuche koaffecten anan konam katit, because kora that is the spine. Olan kanam katit komuche kosich chito ng'wonindo en eut, ng'wonindo neng'wone sibi tikitik kora
paka siyo imuche kosich the hands and follow in a line paka siyo. Ana imuche koik weak nemomuche konam kiy ana koboisien eut koyai normal duties para kekwany ana kesiris. All those issues chebo nerves. Category nekokwo barak zaidi ko tumors. Tumors chebo brain, tumors chebo spine koko en kiwango nekimi entire nguni kokwo barak. And what I would say go theories, we don't have real facts kele cancer koibu this moja koibu ne ak ne. It's still difficult to tell, but we have great theories. Chimoja takeyai research komie kot kenai ine kele shida nebunu cancer koni. But in brief, most of it ko tuguk che kawaida. Chekikere en gaa ko kawaida. For example, imuche ko beek chekiye en gaa, moche kenai kele beechu kikiye koyobu ano. Imuche ko amitwogik chekiome. Mara amitwogichu ko contaminated ak chemicals anan ko elements chemuche koko cancer. Lakini sana sana, especially in South Rift, a part of agricultural growing areas, cheu Kitale, cheu Bungoma, ko tuguk chekikure pesticides. And those chemicals, yukakoit borto, ko they change the cells. And it's one of the postulated causes of cancer. A lot of people, many people, go in your accidents. Either with a motorbike, and you see, if you fall, come at helmet, because the chances of injuries are very high. Not just the brain, the neck, the spine. Go to any hospital in this country now. You'll be surprised. Big Kemi hospital among this motorbike accident. The other cases of now spine injuries kutienge kasi ni ngai chito. The most common could be particularly office workers. Cheboisien computer, and on top of that, what about those in a seat, chair, office chair, ni magararan for long hours, every day, 8 hours. It's about 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, about 6 days a week, for a whole month, for a whole year. By the end of that period, something will go wrong.
En biik chetinye kaimutikab rotetab batai, komiten chikilisiet chekiyochin icheket kotomo kekochi konyoiset.
We advise people, one, korib kit nekure posture en kapkazi. Posture ko the way you sit. Nitabote komoche ketabote in an orthopedic way, yani ng'echeret netoreti sweat. Magingurukse. You know, when you're writing, momoche ingurukse, moche ketabote straight. Ak negates if you are handling many things in an office, momoche itoneni to one side, moche itoneni ang ng'echeret the whole chair. See, siko sweat. And again, people sit now. Kami office workers sit about those maybe, office kuna big as you know. So somebody can sit from morning mpaka lunch, no break. Kosi kiti lunch break kidogo, and then afternoon again mpaka jioni. That is not okay. That's not proper for the spine. Somebody, what you call intermittent breaks. 2 hours, take a break. A short break. 2 hours, take a short break. That way you save your spine. Because otherwise, prolonged sitting causes a problem. Same thing, or even prolonged standing. Teachers, people who stand for long hours, because you're loading your spine. At the end of the day, you're hurting that spine. The discs are not made of metal, they are made of cartilage. And the more you load, the more they wear down. People, especially workers, too, maybe factory workers, and even agricultural workers, everything. If you lift heavy things, worse when you lift and bend, because you are hurting your discs. And some people will even tell you that, hey, I lifted something and something snapped in the spine. That's a disc that is torn. And the next thing, you're not able to walk, and then you have pain in your leg, just because of the way you've lifted. So it's good to protect yourself to many such issues. So we advise, if you must pick something from the floor or the ground, then you go with your knees, you squat rather than bending. Bending is very bad.
Anytime you are working, you are supposed to sit it straight, like this. And even the seat you are using when you are working is supposed to be an appropriate seat, so that when each and every time you are working, you maintain a straight back posture. Anytime, I will repeat, when you keep working from morning to evening, bending like this, it might not take very long. You will definitely be a candidate for a back problem. Yeah, while standing, you need to make sure that you are always straight, because then by so doing, you balance your weight on the back. You are not supposed to spend quite a bit of time bending in some funny positions like this. We normally say when you want to bend, you want to pick something, then the correct way of bending is this. But this one is not advised. It's so unfortunate that most of us have opted, there is a specific mattress we are supposed to be using while you are sleeping. Just try to ensure that your back is straight. Whenever your back is straight, then you are preventing yourself from these problems. But again, the unfortunate bit, you will find that the mattresses are so expensive, very many people will not afford, and that is one of the attributing factors. The way you are doing your exercises can also put you in problems with your back. I have come across quite a number of patients who have ended up, because of the activities they are doing, as in working, they have found themselves with serious back problems. But the fact is, we are having quite a number of the population with back problems.
Care assessment, that pain, the injury, and from there, care to investigations, identifying where the problem is. MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, machine sweat kawaida. Moja ko the whole spine, and moja ko specifically sweat. MRI will show where the problem is. Kutienge the injury, then kimoja ge advice and kele shidani koya mega angne.
Most of the procedures we do on patients who are planning to go for surgeries. Which kind of surgeries? As you might be aware, we have quite a population which has, because of the kind of work and the kind of lifestyle they are having at the moment, we have quite a number of patients who have back problems, starting from the age of 35 and above. We are receiving quite a number of young patients with back problems, which end up being operated on. Others end up being managed conservatively to ensure that they at least gain their normal functioning. We are having a Philips unit, which is a 1.5 Tesla unit. 1.5 Tesla unit, as in 1.5 is the strength of the magnet. This is a unit, one of the latest models in the market at the moment. And we are doing, actually, talk about all the MRI procedures. We are the only guys in Eldoret who are able to do actually all the MRI procedures, which you might think of might be only apart from cardiac MRI. Why not cardiac MRI? We have the software, but we don't have those interventional cardiologists in the region who will be able to refer patients to us, but we have the capability of doing these procedures. But what we normally have, this is a machine which can always be upgraded to match. This is a latest unit in the market. It can always be upgraded to match a stronger magnet depending on the needs. There has to be a need for us to upgrade the machine, but as it is, we are capable of seeing all our patients without any delays. We don't book our patients. Patients come here, they wait for a few minutes to get the procedures done. You go to other centers, you'll discover that they have to book patients like for 2-3 days. But for us, we attend to all our patients as in come in, first served. There are some circumstances whereby we get patients coming in here and patients have got a previous history of surgery which involved some metallic implants being put anywhere in the body of the patient. There are those implants, particularly steel. Nowadays, commonly, like all the surgeries that are done here, we do the implants which are put in the patient are implants which are friendly to the magnet, because currently you cannot have a patient, because MRI is a very important procedure, it's at times life-saving. So you can't have a patient with a metallic implant which will prevent the patient from having a procedure in future. So the current implants that we are using in this hospital and many of the neighboring hospitals are implants which are mainly titanium and cobalt.
Kobaten posture, komiten oratinwek alak che terter che imuchi iyai asirib rotetab batay, kou ole kamwa Dr. Koech.
Weight reduction. When you're heavy or water, then you load your spine down with that weight. So it's good to reduce weight by all other means, including changing your diet, being more active. All that is a long-term solution. It's going to reduce the weight. Things like smoking. Smoking got effects in the spine, especially the bones about the spine. Among metabolism about the spine go through blood supply to the spine. What does smoking do? Smoking interferes the blood supply in the spine, and so it destroys the spine by bone degeneration. So those are the things we advise. Yes. Key in the facilities, equipment, change your in the world. Because the only way to help people is by investing in equipment. Apart from equipment, because skills. We train hard so that we have the skills. Sorry again. So Top Hill is a hospital in Kenya. Many room facilities are specialized go Top Hill. And we specialized in terms of one, equipment, up to the focus. The patients can care the patient can confident can focus on patient or shit.